I'm doing a little bitty documentary of myself in my little pregnancy, just to give an update or whatever. But I was supposedly 1 week and probably 5 days in now. When I said I was like a week and 5 days, it'd be just how long I have before I have my baby or whatever. But I'm kind of sick. My nose kind of stopped up, and I got like a scratchy throat, but I don't have a cough or anything, so you have to bear with me in my voice. But so I went to the doctor today to do my last sonogram, and they asked me the regular like about the baby, if I've had any contractions, had any irregular discharges, and all this stuff. And I was like, I've been having a couple of contractions, but nothing too big, just a little minor stuff here and there. So they took me into a room to monitor the baby's heart rate and heartbeat to see how she was doing today. Everything seems to be okay, but they said she was kind of asleep in the process of them checking. So they put some little vibrator things under my stomach, which was where her head was, to wake her up to get her heart rate going. And like when they did that, like I think they scared her so bad that her heart started racing too fast. So I was like, no, they didn't say he and just scared my little baby. So I was kind of upset about that, but I was like, whatever. But they got the results they needed, and they took me in the room to see was she in fetal position, in the position to make sure she was ready to be born if I was to go into labor and all this other good stuff. So he was like, everything seems to be good. Your baby healthy. Your baby is now 7 pounds and 14 ounces, which is like really big compared to how big she was a month ago. And she was like 4 freaking pounds. So I'm like, really, Alex, you made your baby get that fat. But I was like, you know what? I can't do nothing about that. That's me. Sorry, you guys. I had to stop making my videos because I got caught up with something tonight. But to continue what I was saying, like they told me how big she was. So now within this last week, I've been trying to make sure I watch what I eat so she don't gain too much weight. So when it does come time to actually deliver her, she won't be too big and I won't hurt myself or have to hurt her in the long run in the process to make her and stuff. Not to make her, but to actually have her and push her out and stuff. So I was like, once they told me that, I was done. I was like, how big? I wasn't expecting her to get that big. I wanted her to at least to get up to 6 pounds before she was delivered, so I could at least make sure she was gonna be healthy enough to leave the hospital with me when I left. So I've been like, monitoring myself, making sure I'm doing good and stuff. So that day I left from them, I went straight to Walgreens because I've been looking at all different types of home remedies and things that can help, not prolong it, but reduce my to reduce when the time it was going to take before I actually have her, because I was determined on the 10th to go ahead and have her. But once they told me how big she was, I was like, oh my gosh, like, she gonna hurt my poom poom. Like, I want to go ahead and have her now before she get too big and it get too serious and stuff like that, because I don't want to have no 10-pound baby. Like, I like to eat, but it ain't gonna be that serious for me. But one of the things I came about was the castor oil. I seen videos, I read the little articles and stuff about it. So I was determined that once I went to Walgreens, Walmart, CVS or whatever, that crap was gonna help. Yes, like I said, I took my happy-go-lucky tail up to Walgreens, went up there and purchased their bottle of castor oil, which I thought was going to be bigger, but it was like a 12 fluid ounce size bottle. So I was like, at the time I was like, dang, I'm going to have to drink this whole thing. But then I read the instructions, I looked more into it up on Google and YouTube to what you're supposed to drink. I seen people drink like the little shot glass size of them, and then I drank like some orange juice and I put a teaspoon in there and try to mix it up. Apparently, that wasn't the way I was supposed to do it. I guess I was supposed to put more in there, but I was kind of nervous because I ended up reading more up on some stuff about it, and it was kind of like it was dangerous to do. So you really shouldn't take it unless your, health provider, told you to. But I was like, I ain't got time for that. I go to my next. I ain't got time for that because if push come to shove, if it was the wrong thing to do, I go to my next appointment that next morning. So that was gonna let me know my progress on if I succeeded or did succeed. So I took it, I drunk it, mixed it up to the best of my ability. I couldn't mix it up that good because it was like a liquid versus oil. So it was like basically putting water on top of oil. Like it didn't dissolve within it. Like it was like clumped up. So I was sitting there drinking it, but it was difficult to drink too because like the actual product was sticking onto my lips. And it was like I was drinking some of it, but I was so disturbed as I drunk it that I probably was spilling most of the juice. Like, I don't know what the freak was going on, but I was trying my best to take it like a G. And I couldn't do it. So I'm doing something, hush. So I finished drinking it or whatever, and then so when push come to shove, I end up waking up the next morning to get ready to go to work. Not to go to work, but to go to my doctor's appointment. And my stomach was feeling weird. I was feeling kind of sick. And it was one of those feelings I never felt before. So I thought it was probably one of my hickory's contractions. But I wasn't very sure. And then it came to the moment where I was waiting for my brother and sister to get ready for the time to go by. So I can, get ready and stuff, and I sneezed. And sometimes you can sneeze and it seems like you pee on yourself, but you can know the difference from peeing so different. But it was like a gush of water or fluid that came out, and instead of it being able to stop, it kept going. But it didn't feel like it came out the pee hole. It felt like it came out the glory hole. So when it came out, it kept going, and it kind of went for like a couple of seconds, and then it stopped. So I was like, I went to the bathroom, but I checked them to check it or whatever, to look at the difference. Because if it was pee, it would have been a little yellow. But when I went, it was clear. And with like the discharge and stuff in there, but that's normal. And I was sitting there like, okay, so what's happening now? Because they said once your water breaks, you gonna feel contractions like instantly, but I didn't feel any contractions. So I was like, Mama, I ain't gonna be able to take my brother and sister. I told her, and she was like, you need to go ahead and take your brother to your brother and sister to they little daycare and go ahead and go, because they might send you to the hospital. I was like, it's kind of too late for that now because it's already 10 o'clock and it take me like 30 minutes to get to the hospital. So she was like, oh Lord. So we went up there, we waited. I told my doctor what was going on, and she was like, well, we're going to check you to see. But she was like, once your water break, it's going to be constant. Like, your panties are going to be soaking. She was like, then it was going to be like instantly like soaking wet. Like, my panties would have been wet constantly until she was coming. So I was like, well, dang, that's messed up. So she checked me or whatever, and she was like, nope, you still haven't dilated, not 1 centimeter. I'm like, are you serious? I'm legit a week away from actually supposed to be having this baby, and you trying to tell me she ain't even opened me up a little bit yet? So I was flabbergasted and I was very upset. So she was like, so next week we're going to set you an appointment for the 8th. And if you haven't dilated by then, we're just going to induce you ourselves. So basically she said she's going to put her fingers up my vagina and bust my water for me. I was like, oh, that's great. So that means I'm not going to have no choice but to have her on the 10th. And if she's not here on the 10th, then they're going to have to freaking perform a C-section. So therefore, with any type of pregnancy I ever may go through in my lifetime, I would not be trying no castor fucking oil, because it was an epic fucking fail and it was a waste of money. So if you're my friend, please be expected for a young demon to creep up on your ass and play you on the laxative joke. Because I'm that type of nigga. I do it. And I'll record you and put you on my page just for the fun of it. And just because I had to spend my money on this shit. So I'm going to get my money's worth. Push gonna come to shove. And that is me for the rest of the week. I will get back up on here on the 8th, actually on Wednesday, when I go to my next appointment, just to let y'all know if I end up getting induced naturally or if she just comes on her own. So you guys be looking out for Miss Autumn Bottom.